YouTube because YouTube be trying to not let me be great in the morning with my music. With my music. You know? I'm a grandma, so I get to start talking like that. So, family, I just want to tell y'all, Miss Angel, if you, I got on the scale the other day. I weigh 138.4 pounds. Okay. That means that I gained 24 pounds since I've been knowing y'all. If y'all wanted me to be a little bit more chunky, just say that. Because you can't send boxes like this to my house and think I'm not going to eat it. I know that these cookies is made to be shared. I didn't smash the cookies and cream one and was working on one of the chocolate chips before I went to bed. You hear me? So if y'all want me to be looking like a Oompa, just shortly, just say it. Just say it, because I'm on my way. But I hope y'all be ready to roll me out to the meet and greets too. And don't be acting like y'all can't push me in my wheelchair. Because y'all keep on sending food to this house, and I keep telling y'all I don't turn down nothing but my collar. Do you hear me? The goodies that is in. Look how big these cookies is, y'all. I done took all the extra. I don't need all this stuff in here. Look, I kept enough to show y'all the cookie I was talking about because I was going to eat it. Then I said, no, Circle, you got to wait so that you can show them the cookie so they know what you're talking about. Right? So this cookie from Crumble, this cookies and cream cookie, Auntie K, you need to go on and bust something like this. Go on and do it. Because I'm telling you right now, Auntie K, if you put your magic sauce in this right here, you probably make millions. I'm telling you. If you hear Auntie K, I don't know if you hear. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Allen. Go on and make you one of this. How much of it is? I'm going to show you. For those of you that have been to Crumble, y'all know how big the cookies is. This a cookie. Do that tell y'all anything? But wait. That's not all, because I done started in on this one before the night was over. I didn't have them but 3-4 hours before I went to sleep. I said, well, Lord, I can't sit here. I'm going to have to give one of these cookies away to somebody so I don't feel all the way greedy, baby. Because listen here. I just say this much so y'all can see it because I was going to eat it last night. I hope whoever Mr. Circuit is, he like a little chunky short girl because I'm on my way. I'm just going to tell y'all right now. So, Skinny Circle is gone. I just looked at a picture from when I started this. I had a 6-pack. I think I got a 3, maybe a 2. It's gone. Literally. So, if y'all find a Mr. Circle, tell him I have the potential to be pudgy. Because of y'all. I ain't had a healthy food since I started this crap. A salad or nothing. Cookies, pies, cakes, popcorn, jellies and jams, rich butters and oils. That's the stuff y'all sit over here. Gourmet coffees and listen, I got the potential to be pudgy. So y'all make sure y'all put that in the bio when y'all trying to sell me to the family members as a good potential wife. Put at the top, potential to be pudgy. And then list all of the good attributes after that. Because if y'all keep leaving me like this, I'm trying my hardest. Y'all know I don't got listen. It's too cold to walk. So how I'm gonna work these spells off. I'm gonna need y'all to slow down on the snacks. But this right here slept in the bed with me last night. And y'all see it's in here this morning. I was putting my puzzle together last night, just nibbling and I'm almost done with my puzzle too. I stayed up late working on that. I'll be working on that all day. I'll be working on it all day. Okay. All right. So I need y'all to get y'all book 1 out so we can have real class because we ain't did it. I've been playing. Teach been on, vacation and whatnot. But we back. Nah, Senior Frog didn't get one. Senior frog. No, senior frog. I'm a color today too. I ain't did that in a while. I'm just keeping my mind back moving. So we have a giveaway coming up. We have a giveaway coming up. And once we get everything set up, I'm going to tell y'all what I'm giving away, but I'm not going to tell y'all how this is going to work out. Okay? Because I don't need to be flooded with stuff. I got a system this time. I learned from the last contest. But this isn't really a contest. So I'm going to give away 2 survival kits for a family of 4. Each is a family of 4. So you're going to get some freeze-dried food. You're going to get 4 gas masks and a water filtration system. I don't know what. Oh, and the trenching tool that I have, that shovel with the everything on it. So those are the 4 things the main 4 things. I picked different little whatever. So it's going to be 4. But listen, y'all. Listen. This is for people that have come on, like if you can buy it, please don't try to get in this. This is for somebody that there's no way that they could even think about getting any of this for their family. Okay? Because y'all know we try to take care of the people that cannot take care of themselves. So this isn't just, oh, I'm trying to win. This is us picking a family that you see what I'm saying? They can't. You know what I mean? And it's on the mama or daddy heart. They got a family of 4 and they won't, you know what I'm saying? They want to, but they don't have it. So if you know somebody, if this is the thing, that's what I was getting ready to say. If you know a family, maybe one of your friends or something that has listened and you know what I mean? Like whatever. How I'm gonna tell y'all how to enter, but I'm not telling y'all right now because everything ain't set up. But we want to bless some people, y'all, because I know that this be laying heavy on your heart. But also coming up, we're gonna do a rearranging of the finances budgeting class. It's gonna be a Zoom shortly because I hear a lot of people saying, "Oh, I don't have the money to get those things," but Circa can help you rearrange your change. I can help you rearrange your baby. And honey, one thing, listen, it was an ex that I had when I was in my early 30s. Baby, I kept telling him, something keep telling me you got some money. I told y'all this. And he was like, I don't. And at the time, he wasn't able to work because it was a whole different life back then. And so I said, no, it's a big chunk of change sitting somewhere for you. I feel that. I feel it. I can feel the money. Right? Y'all, he used to work for Chrysler. Why he had money? I said, have you checked your 401k from when you didn't used to work there no more? And he was like, man, blah, 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 blah. Baby, it was about $15 to $2,500 in there. You know, it might have been $2,500 because they took the money. And then after that, it was like $1,500 left or whatever. I said, I knew it. I could feel it. That money had been sitting there for over 10 years, y'all. He didn't even know he had it. But the Lord, the Holy Spirit said, nope, there's some change around here that you don't even know you got. And he was sitting there too. Come on, because we need to move. Go on and cash that in. Let's go. We got to hit the road. You hear me? Not no more, bro. Not no more. A lot of people live paycheck to paycheck. I promise you. I done did this all over the country, y'all, since I was young. I told y'all my ex-husband had never probably made over $40,000 in his life. And then he was making over 100 by the end of our thing. I said, that's because you don't follow. Not saying I'm not knocking nobody, but I'm telling you, okay, listen, this ain't our lesson. We about to get on it, but I'm going to bust this. Listen to me. You have to understand that God says if you don't give him his 10%, he will make the 90 or the 100 that you keep not enough. I worked a full-time job. I worked corporate America. I worked on services like hair. I worked in the club. I paid tithes on my club money. Took fat knots and put them in the church. I didn't even go get no money orders, didn't put no envelope. And the church secretary, she said, I knew that was you because I didn't see you on the camera. I know anytime we go in that mailbox and it's cash in there, that it's you. Okay, your sister Circle dropping off a donation because the club was good to me last evening. Sure did. They knew it was me and they took that money. And they knew what I did for a living because ain't nobody dropping off knots of cash like that, baby. Stacks of ones, tens, fast. Hey, I done ironed them out and got them together. We put them in there for you. Here you go. Bless somebody in the church. And it wasn't always the same church. I sold into Asian churches. I done Buddhist temples, baby. I was putting money everywhere because God said all the fields is His and all the people is His. And if they bless even, because God blessed the unjust as well as the just, He blessed the wicked people as well. He said, I'm fair. And it's wicked people that put certain things out, but they take care of a lot of people too. They take care of more people than the church do. This I know for sure. So with that, you sow, you reap. Okay? But this is the thing. God says if you were wise, let me tell y'all what happened to me yesterday. Y'all want to know what happened to me yesterday? Yesterday was a mind-blowing day. Y'all got to see the whole puzzle thing play out, which is so weird. And then I'm gonna tell you, y'all don't know why that puzzle. Okay, let me go get the. I'll be right back. I gotta show y'all something because I was mind blown all the way until I went to sleep last night. Yesterday was a mind blowing day. Oh, together. I didn't pull the muscle. I don't know how. I think wearing them heels because I ain't worn my shoes in a long time. Got these hamstrings and these knee muscles. Not so happy. Okay. So the cousin that I was talking to yesterday before I went to my PO box, and we were talking about how we're puzzles and we're not hard to figure out. We're color coded. All you gotta do is find all the whites, all the greens with the rim on them, and the puzzle gonna come together. But we was talking about relationships, really. People think we're real difficult, and we're not. We're super simple, but it's because they want us to be difficult. So it is what it is. Moving on. Now, do y'all remember the story that I told y'all when I was young and I went home and then I was on my way back to the West Coast and the angel gave me the book that oh, there you go. Thank you, Dad. Y'all remember? I told y'all I had ran away and then my brother put me on the bus with $20 and then the man was sitting there that nobody else saw and he gave me this book. Y'all remember? Okay. Now let me tell you how good. Ooh, all the hair on my body is standing up. Thank you, Dad. So I got this yesterday, and I'm talking to my cousin about how we puzzles first. Then I go there and I pick up the puzzle. So last night when I got off of here and I was putting my puzzle together, me and her was talking, and I looked down at the box and I said, "Cousin." She said, "What?" Now my phone is old, so it wouldn't focus or nothing. I'm gonna have to break down and get a new phone. I don't want to. I don't want to buy another phone. I'm getting old. I like this one, and they don't even make the note no more. I don't think so. Then what I'm gonna do? I need a pen. But anyway, moving on. Oh, excuse me. This picture right here, where I got this red rag tied around my head. Is when I had run away. This is the cousin that took me to get my nails done. And I had cut all my hair off and slicked it down. I mean, it was no hair, dang near fade. You know what I'm saying? Because I was about to grow my waves. I didn't have no hair under that. It was like the Tupac thing. It was real. You couldn't even curl it with the smallest curling irons. It was bad, though. You heard me. But this is the thing, right? This is right before I went and got on the bus. Probably like a day or two before I met the angel. Now, mind you, I'm in all red now. Or red and black. Y'all see? Wait a minute. Where'd it go? Right there. Y'all see I got on black with a red head thing. Y'all, I got on the bus. Look at the color of the book. Y'all see this? But the fact that me and my cousin was talking about puzzles, the fact that I left this place, her grandma house. Left her grandma house. I said, that's crazy. Tell your grandma that, because it's her grandma on her mama's side. Tell your grandma, like, her fish tank from 30 years, literally 30 years ago, it's been seen around the world. But with that, I got on the bus, and the angel gave me this book. And it's relevant, y'all know, to everything that's going on right now. Even the Luciferays that they plan on putting under our skin. I was 15 when I knew that they was going to put that under our skin. Now they talking about doing it, but it's blue. On this book, it is red. And that might not seem like nothing to y'all, but my life was so crazy at that time. Y'all have absolutely no idea. My life was crazy at this time. That's why I ran away from home. I got on a bus and left the West Coast. My mama went to work, and I got on the bus and went to the Midwest. She thought I was at my brother's house for 3 days. I was all the way across the country at 15. She didn't even know where I was at until my older brother said, you know she here. What? She here. In our home, she here. My mama said, this girl, she where you at? Mm-hmm. She that, yep. How she get here? Don't nobody know. Don't nobody know how she got here. Like, hey y'all, what's going on? How y'all been? I ain't seen y'all in a minute. I ain't been home in a minute. Like, my mom used to be like, oh my God. So I said that to say this. When I took that picture 30 years ago, roughly 27 years ago, 26 years, that's older than my son. So 27, 28 years ago. No, baby, stop it. Don't do that. So, with that, God allowed me to know. Well, he didn't allow me to know back then that these things were going to be good for now. The picture that was on here, that black and white picture that I first had on here, I'm telling y'all this to show y'all something. On the days that I took these pictures, my life was in shambles. The black and white picture of me in the black dress that I had on here, I was living with my friend. I had just left my kids. I had just got divorced. I didn't have no money. I didn't have no car. I had left everything. In the picture that has been seen around the world, dang near 500 million times or more, that was one of the most difficult days in my life. I was trying to stay sane on that day. Didn't know that very picture is the picture that people was gonna be looking for a year, not even a year later. Y'all don't even know the pain that I had. The fact that this is that's why I'm blown away, because the pictures that's on this puzzle, they have so many different meanings for me. It was all nostalgia last night. Like I was tripping. I had to grab me a glass of wine. I cried. I was happy. I went through so many different emotions because God jogged my memory. He said, wait. Don't go back to 2020. Look at that box again. Remember where you was at right there? Remember what came right after that? Remember what you spoke 5 years after that about 9/11, and then it happened? Go back. Go back. I've been with you. I've been walking with you. I've been telling you what was going to happen. You've been by yourself, but I've been with you the whole time. When you took these pictures, you never knew how instrumental they were going to be to your future. I needed Jesus. I needed these visions, this image to be burned in your mind. So once you go through your life 30 years later, they're going to have a completely different meaning than they had on that day. That black and white picture that I took, that was my picture up here for over a year. I had so much, I was destroyed in my spirit. I was defeated in my personage. Like everything that I had tried to do had failed. I said, God, I don't understand. None of this don't make no. I did right. How am I the broken one? How am I? He said, you didn't lose. Just watch. Just wait. I had to let the enemy think you was counted out. So they would run and go and leave you there to die so I can resurrect you. I told y'all this year, restoration and resurrection. Y'all coming back alive. Them curses is falling off. If you've ever seen the Wiz, ain't it called the Wiz with Michael Jackson? When them people, they was functioning. But at the end, when that curse got off of them, it was beautiful people peeling out of those ugly, grouchy bodies that wasn't mean. They wasn't nasty. They had just been covered in a curse. We've been covered in curses for so long that we got used to living like that, but you don't have to. You don't have to. Going back to the finances. Yes, we're going to do a finance class. But if you really study in your Bible, it's so much business in the Bible. The Bible really ain't nothing but business transactions. And if you take your time, like we did with the Testament of Solomon, and sit down and go and add up how much those things really are, you'll start to see what God was really giving his people. It was always hundreds of millions of dollars whenever he came through and blessed them. If you go and you weigh that stuff, these shekels and the amount of spices and the raiment. See, y'all don't do numbers. I like numbers. And I need to see the value, because just because it didn't cost me nothing don't mean it ain't worth nothing. You see what I'm saying? People devalue stuff. They can't say how much they pay for it. Well, baby, some things don't have no price, and they're very valuable. There is no price there. You can't even buy them with money because it's so valuable. It's priceless. So what you do then? But God say, if you faithful over the little, and what he means by that is, if you don't blow your money, I'll give you more. But if you gonna keep blowing your money, I'm not giving you nothing. And the little bit that you got, it ain't gonna be enough, because anytime you get extra, you blow it instead of using it wisely. If you don't see abundance, rearrange your finances and only buy. Y'all, God took me down to where I only had enough money to buy what I needed for the day. Me and my friend used to call it day by day money. He'll just give you enough for that day. He said, because when you had plenty, you wasted it. So now I got to take you day by day. Do you trust me to give you everything for today? If you ain't working, you ain't got no car, you ain't got this or that, you got to trust God. And guess what? If you haven't realized what that is, if you on day by day money, it's the same thing with the manna and the people in the wilderness. And when you complain, stuff starts to go sour. He said, I'm giving you literally the bread of the angels. You asked for meat, I gave you meat. And you still complaining? Didn't it say he let them die with the meat in their mouth? Hi. Hey, sugar. Thank you for my birthday wish. I see you. I was skimming through. I said, oh, I know who that is. I just haven't liked it. Yeah, I don't think. So if you already complaining about, I don't like this house and I can't wait till I get a new car because you're not content with the stuff that you have, I wouldn't give you nothing. God had to teach me to be content in all things and wherever I was at, whether I was sleeping on the floor in between somebody's bathroom and on top of their shoes, in my car, in a hotel, in my own bed, on the floor, in somebody else's house, on the couch, wherever I was at the shelter with five other women, four of the women in the room snoring, stinking, farting, wherever I was at. People be like, how you be so happy? Because I know this ain't where I'm going to stay, but if I complain about it, I'm going to have to be here longer. Absolutely not. I'm about to fight on good in every day, in every situation, and move on to the next so I can get to my goal. I'm a straight line person. I don't like circles, triangles, all of the, no, straight lines. That's all I'm doing around here. Anything become toxic, y'all know we did it. We can cut it off. I'm not about to complain. If you keep picking a person up for work for free, you don't charge them no gas. You go out of your way to get up extra early to get them to work, and every time they get in your car, they want to tell you how you don't. I don't like that you smoke in here, and I don't really smoke like that. And but you getting a free ride and you don't pay nothing, and I get up extra. Oh, okay. Well, guess what? It ain't no smoke on the bus or in an Uber. Easier option. Then you don't have to complain about something that don't cost you nothing. So think about it like that. When you complain about the things that God has already given you and you don't take those as valuable, why would He rush to give you anything else? Tell me, would you? If every time you cook for somebody, they complain about how it ain't got no salt, it's nasty, you don't like the texture, you gonna quit cooking for them. Why? Because they don't appreciate it. I'm not about to keep slaving in here for you and you complain every single time I make you some food. Make your own. Figure it out. Okay? So think about that when you get to being disgruntled about your job, about where you live. You don't have to have no house. You could be living outside with your children or your husband or your wife. You don't have to have a vehicle no matter how do it work. Because you could be on a bus or be like me, Ubering everywhere you got to go and have to really plan out your trips because I don't have a car. Got a bed? Because you could be in your house on the floor. Got pots and pans? Because some people don't. Tissue to wipe your tail. Laundry. Or can you even access laundry? Because some people got dirty clothes piled up because they don't have money to do laundry. They don't have soap to do laundry. And it ain't even nothing close to them. So they have to work it out like I didn't have to do and stomp it out in the tub, wring it out, and use the blow dry to blow them, and then hang them up and then put them under the mattress so that they'll be creased. I know about all of that too. Right, some people's lights is off, water off, gas off, and they don't got the money to get it back on. You worried about some new boots and they ain't had a new pair of shoes, got holes in them walking to work. It's babies that don't got clean underwear. They sleep under roach infested blankets every night, shaking roaches out of their hair. Ain't no food in their house, mold growing in the toilet because they gotta come on. Is you really gonna complain every day? It's babies that go home and baby, it's mold in the refrigerator and mama ain't thinking about putting no food in there. And people wonder why they go to school angry every single day. Well, I cut up too. Because I don't want nobody get next to me because I ain't had a bath in 3 days and I know you're going to tell everybody I stink. We don't think about these things. We just be mad because we ain't looking like the real housewives and all of these people. But it's people out here really living life. And that's why I told y'all, whatever events we gonna do. I mean, you could be cute, but this ain't. Don't be going and spending a whole bunch of money to do nothing because we don't do that over here. One other thing I want to say, I put the flash on wrong. That ain't what I want to say, but it's getting in my eye. Y'all know what's crazy? Did y'all see what the New York Times had to say about the stock market, family? Anybody see that yesterday and today? Anybody? Y'all see what happened? Anybody see it on the news? Y'all see it? You didn't see it, Mariah? Oh, I didn't I, Miss Ida? I told y'all. I said, ooh, I gotta get that crumble box out of here. It is like the devil. Thank you, Miss Angel. I need it. And she picked all my goods too. I said, I used to go to Paradise Bakery. I used to get the oatmeal chocolate chippers, and I used to get the dark chocolate. It was like chocolate chunk chippers, and then they would have the regular chocolate chip cookies. Okay, they had three different kinds you could get. Oh, they had like one with macadamia nut or something in it too. But at the end of the night, because I worked at the airport, they had to throw the cookies away. So Paradise Bakery, the cookies are still sitting in the thing that they probably made an hour or two before, they're still good. You get them for like 75% off, man. Oh, Jesus. Come on with that. And you got that ham and cheese croissant back there. Let me get two of them. That pasta salad with the red onions. Let me go and get a bucket of that. And then I'm gonna go over here to old Hockers and get me some of this. Uh, I can't think of what it's called right now, but yeah. Ooh, I love food, y'all. Anyway, moving on. Back to what I was gonna say. So yesterday, well, who saw what happened with Facebook today? Y'all seen what happened with Facebook this morning with Meta? Yeah, I saw that. I did see that. That happened a couple weeks ago, didn't it, with the Jim Crow? Jim Crow. He just laid off 11,000 people after laying off 10,000 people in November. He laid off 11,000 people this morning. That's 21,000 people that Facebook let go of. I wonder why. Didn't Amazon lay off about 21,000 people too? 21, 22,000. Our numbers. Isn't that weird? Mm-hmm. This morning, Meta, the owner of Facebook and Instagram, plans to lay off roughly 10,000 employees. The cuts follow 11,000. So it's 10,000 this time. It was 11,000 in November. There you go. Boom. At 7:39 this morning, U.S. consumer prices rose 6%. And why Silicon Valley banks collapse matters, a submarine deal, and Women's History Month at the Smithsonian. But yesterday, when I woke up, the Times was talking about the stock market. It said trading in several regional bank stocks was halted amid contagion fears over the failures of Silicon Valley Bank and Signature Bank. Ain't got to be none. It's been a year, y'all. Today's the 14th, just 4 days after my birthday. We hadn't even got good in the classes yet. We hadn't even really buzzed our classes yet. This is really when we start talking about this. It's been a year since we started talking about the economic crash, and I said, y'all ain't gonna be no money. I said, when they lock us down this time, it's not gonna be $1,000 and what's the name? Ain't gonna be no extra food stamps. They stopped that March 1. Year later, I said it ain't gonna be no money, ain't gonna be no food stamps. They not giving out all of that. I said because the stock market killed over in 2020. December 31st is when it crashed. But they sold y'all them penny stocks and had y'all buying silver and all of that stuff, which inflated the market. But the market been crashing since 2020 when all of the Fortune 500 companies, the leaders, T-Mobile and all of them stepped down and took their shares out. The market crashed December 31st, 2019. Going into 2020, and it really crashed 6 months later when they all got their stuff because they had to wait 6 months to get their money. Now, 2.5 years later from that, they are saying, oh my God, the banks are out of money and it's backed with nothing, and the United States can't give nobody nothing. But they ain't had no money for a long time, but for real, 3 years for sure. That's why I told y'all, do not go buy stocks. Don't listen to them. Don't buy gold because it ain't backed with nothing. Ain't no money. I said that last year. People was like, don't listen to her. I said, well, don't. Buy stuff that you can barter with. That's what I said. Get flour, sugar, salt, seasonings. Because that stuff is going to be money because it ain't about to be nothing. Look at it. Year later, we had 12 months when I start telling y'all, ain't about to be no money, I'm telling you. This is when I was arguing with people in the beginning. Like, look, I did. Where you at, Miss Ida? I hope y'all be listening. Remember this book? Remember what it said on the back? The revival of the Roman Empire, The globalist government and its assault on your privacy and personal freedom, living in a surveillance society where our phone calls are monitored, the rise of Russian imperialism, the secret agenda behind the PLO and the Israeli peace agreement that just happened, the danger of new inquisitions against Christians and Jews. You mean how they being killed right now? And what is this right here? The coming economic crash, the cashless society, and the financial conspiracies during the last days. What? The plans for a national identification system and the 666 mark of the beast. That's what that says on the back of there. And this book came out in like 1994, 1993. We definitely gonna be praying for you, Miss Ida. You know God got you. Did you put your oil and stuff out? I hope y'all. Who put their oil out around they premises? I don't care if you live in an apartment or what. Excuse me. Evacuations. Wow. Y'all, this book was from that trip when I got this book when I had cut my hair off. When I had my Tupac hair, 1995 is when I got this because I was going to my sophomore year of high school. It's all happening right now, which is absolutely absurd, but whatever. Okay, so if you got the book, you can go to the book, but y'all know my eyes is not what they used to be since I'm on all this screen time all the time. So I'm about to try to pull it up on my computer. I didn't see it. Just no blessed oil. Just going around your blessed oil, going around your house, your doors, your windows with your blessed oil. The Bible say that blessed oil is representative of God's blood, and anywhere that the oil is, the death spirit got to pass over, and that's still a thing. God's word don't change. So any place that I live, I always hit my windows, my doors, especially before I move in, and then I do the outside of my door. I pour oil right across that threshold, baby, and people do not come in. I kid you not. It cracks me up that it's been happening for years. They do not bring their old wicked selves in. They'll stand outside. With that, I also, when I live in a house, I do my whole perimeter probably once a month. You hear me? Because I don't know what's coming through here. And I ask God to put a chain link fence of angels, and y'all know how tall they are. Chain link means shoulder to shoulder of warrior angels around me and my children wherever we live. I always pray that. I prayed that since I was about 17, 18 years, maybe 19 years old. No, I take that back. It was 20, around 20, because I met this lady and she was telling me about spiritual warfare and stuff like that. And then my mom had me read that book. He came to set the captives free. So I knew that they was tall angels, and I knew whatever, and I knew they were warrior angels. So I would pray that, and I do that when it's storming because warrior angels can stop the elements and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? God knows what kind of angels to move around. I just need you to send them around me and my babies. And tornadoes have touched down right behind my house, skipped over my row, not the whole row because it's the house behind me. Skipped over my house and hit the house in front of my house, and then all the houses up. Back in Missouri, in 20, like 10 or 11, they had real bad tornadoes here. I was in that, and we felt. I had to put my daughters in the tub. We felt it going over and everything, but it literally touched right down behind me, skipped over my house, and touched down on the people across the street. I said, God, thank you. And that's happened to me twice in my life because one time I was at my auntie's house and it snatched the roof off the people. Thing, it went over our house, over my auntie's house, and touched down right behind her. But they roof was in my auntie's yard when we opened the door. It was crazy. Yeah. So, what we're doing for class today is all my stuff is updated. Whatever God brings to your mind, Miss Fitz. Whatever God brings to your mind, He'll tell you the words to say. Okay. Now, I'm going to go to Sacred Text because I'm not about to try to read that book. So it might not read the same, but we're getting ready to read. asleep. Honey, when I go to bed, I don't hear nothing. The Lord lets me sleep very peacefully. I'm telling y'all, right? I don't hear nothing. I don't be knowing nothing. Nothing. It's like I be in a sound cave or something, like a completely soundproof cave. I sleep. I told y'all my ex-husband, he used to be like, you didn't hear all that? No. One of my friend's sons got killed where I used to live at. And the apartments I used to live in, it was police, news, everything. Maybe I didn't know nothing. I had seen something. I went on upstairs, went to sleep, didn't even know that was his son. Are y'all ready for class? Are y'all ready? I'm online, so it might read a little different. Okay. It might read a little different, but it's okay. You know? Why is this not going to let me turn this one? I turn it this way, then do some other stuff. What is going on here? Close this out. Why is it different? It's going to drive me crazy, y'all. Okay, boom. Here we go. Okay. We are going to be reading. It's on page, if you in your book, it's page 797. No, 790. 795. Book 1, page 795. But I'm about to be on this. I'm going to read it online, so it's going to read a little differently, I think. Well, maybe I can see it on here. I don't know. We got to see. I'm going to see which one read better. Yes. You got your earbuds in. Come on now. I'm going to let y'all get some time. I got to run to the restroom. So we're reading the Testament of Judah, which is one of Joseph's brothers. This is a very powerful story. Get your pen if you can, because you're going to want to. Get your Twitter fingers ready, because I don't know if y'all already read it or not, but y'all know how we bust it down. We about to go line through line. So get your stuff. I'll give y'all about 2-3 minutes to get ready, just in case you at the store with something. We about to get it popping. We ain't had a good class in a minute. I prayed, Lord, come on, give us something good this morning. Y'all, who want to know that Circa is really a scribe? This is a Dean book, ain't it? Ain't this a Dean book? Don't this look like a Dean book? Come to the librarian. What is it? Let me check the files. I don't too much know how that's gonna work. Let me go ahead and see. I have something here. I'm sure I do. I just need to. Y'all see, I've been writing it, so it didn't go. I done already started. Y'all can't see it. It's light pink in there, but yep, I done already started. You see? It already started. Oh, yes. This thing was in my bag that my lovely, y'all had me leather down. Y'all see me the beautiful leather bag? I had this to pull this out of that leather bag that y'all got me. Oh, yeah. They was looking. They was paying attention. That's okay. I need you to ask me what I'm writing in here so I can bust your head open. Come on. God gave me the golden compass. I was able to bust the one little young lady's head. He got all the props. He make me take props everywhere I go. It's bait. It's bait. Mm-hmm. Look at this is almost as big as my torso, y'all. Y'all see how big that is? This is my other one that's in my room, I think. Yeah, we in the OTP. It's the 12 patriarchs, y'all. The Testament of Judah. It's one of Joseph's brothers, Judah. I really want to bite this cookie. I'm going to just bite it before I go to the bathroom while y'all fanning it. Have me a little snack. Don't worry about it. Mm-hmm. Put that back. I'll be right back. Lord, I'm gonna gain 20 pounds eating these dang cookies. Ain't you supposed to share them with people? Who am I sharing with? It's only me now. That dang cookie good as hell. Thank you, Angel. Can you freeze them? Ooh. So, if you're new to the class, please do not try to teach my class, which means if you want to read ahead, fine. But do not try to answer questions that I haven't asked yet, because there are other people that haven't read the story, and I believe in stories being exciting and making your toes wiggle. So you can read ahead, but don't just be trying to spout out answers and put, oh my God, this is so amazing. Don't read ahead if you can't hold your mouth. Okay? And that's not being ugly. That is, don't take away from the excitement from other people that like to read and have the excitement of not knowing what. Don't spoil it. We don't do spoiler alerts. We try not to. We want people to be interested in the word, and just because you know it don't mean you gotta tell it. Everything you know ain't supposed to be repeated. Yes, I'm my grandma, so I get to say it. Don't be weird here either, because I black people and I cuss folks out. This is not church. Don't be weird. Don't call me baby. You do not know me. Dean Circa. Dean Trover. Mrs. Circa, if you know. Stop it, Circa. Don't call me baby. You don't know me. Mm-mm. I told y'all I put Seeking You Shall Find over my bed. It's on this wall and it's on the other side of this wall in a half circle like that. It just says Circa Trover. And so if you get in here, Seeking You Shall Find. Now, everybody ain't allowed in the Golden Compass room. Let me get my alethiometer and see if y'all been doing y'all homework. Get my alethiometer so I can see if y'all paying attention or not. I'm going to ask the baby. Mm-hmm. Got my alethiometer on deck. Watch y'all, my auntie, she want me to know who I labor among, so she got me together. I got me a alethiometer, and I need to know which way the wind is blowing with y'all, so I might just go on and put my watch on here so I can know which way y'all moving. Oh, do y'all know I did not know this came up? Somebody was in here. Somebody was in here. And I did have somebody in my house. I did have a company. And they came in here and touched my stuff because I did not even know this lifted up. I've had this for however long. Somebody, they was in here. That's funny. Don't touch my stuff. I had a company here. And I'm putting a lock on that bathroom. Yeah, because I did not know this lifted up and I just came. I thought it was bent. I'm like, how did this get bent? This lifts up. That means you came in here and touched this. Because I have had this watch this whole dang time and didn't know that it lift up. Don't touch my stuff. Oh my God, don't touch my stuff. It was in my office. Don't come here. Being nosy. Ooh, that's crazy. I'm turning into my mama. I am turning into my mother. I told you I used to move stuff and I would move it like 2 centimeters. And she would come in from working a 16-hour shift at the hospital in her sleep and move it back. You was touching my stuff. Don't touch my stuff. I didn't even know this damn thing came up. You was here touching my stuff. Don't touch my stuff. That's crazy. I'm getting a lot for my dang office. I'm getting on Amazon today. Don't even worry about it. Oh, the thermometer was that in here? Uh-huh. Yep. Yep, they was in here. You know I am, Naisha. You know I don't like nobody touching my stuff. But see, that's what people don't realize. I know. It don't matter how crazy this room look. I know when somebody done been in my stuff. And I have had that watch for however long and didn't know that lifted up. And I thought it was bent. So you came in here and you touched my stuff. Don't touch my stuff. Do not touch my stuff. That's funny. That's why I don't let people. I know. Don't touch my stuff. Ooh, okay, anyway. Back to the lesson. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. I'm taking a picture of myself. And you know what's funny? I used to do that with my kids. I would take a picture of my shoes because my girls, they wear the same size shoe as me. So I would rearrange my shoes in my closet and then I would take a picture of it. So I already know if y'all been in my stuff. I would like the cabinets when I did like my soap and stuff. I took a picture of that too. I took a picture of that because if y'all been in my stuff, I'ma know. 594, I believe. 795. 795. I put this flash on. Okay, so let's get it. I'm reading online, y'all. I'm not reading out that book because these eyes are getting worse. I don't know what's going on with that. All them years of not wearing the right glasses or no glasses at all, and now they just decided at 43 they just want to do whatever. So I don't know. No, it ain't that they can't be trusty. I told y'all people always want to come in my house. Okay. Who remembers me telling y'all my house is not all fancy, but it's an experience? You want to touch something in every room of my house, even in the bathroom. I do that on purpose. Remember, I told y'all it's a different smell. There's textures, things to look at, things to taste. Like I always got some kind of snack or treat or something. You know what I'm saying? And then, yeah, I'm gonna get all of your senses before you leave here. I don't care if you're just one of my homegirls. You know what I mean? That's how you make yourself memorable to people. Did y'all know? Psychology. Psychology. All the senses. You won't forget me easily. You will not forget me easily. That's why y'all like coming back here. Did y'all know that? It looks adventurous. Tatiana, listen. It's even in my room, it's all kinds of just like art pieces that I made. Stuff glows in the dark. It's sparkly. It might be like a tweed kind of thing. You even my shower curtain make you want to touch it. My shower curtain in my bathroom, the gray one that y'all seen, it don't. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's textured. So, did y'all see the movie with Angelina Jolie and what's his name, Morgan Freeman? What was it called? Where they used to read the textiles. Wanted. Was it called Wanted? Nah, I don't like people looking through my stuff because I'm not gonna look through your stuff. I'm not gonna look through a man's pockets, wallets, car. I'm not looking through nothing. Whatever God want to tell me, He gonna tell me while I'm asleep. Salt or Wanted or whatever it was called. Okay, yeah. Well, that movie. So my shower curtain is textured like that. You know what I mean? So even in there, you be like, what? You gotta stimulate. I'm a stapio, y'all. So even with this, y'all see, I could have just stained this regular. I'm extra. Y'all see the green sparkle on there, but if you look at certain angles, it just look brown. You got to get up on it and look at it, and then so as you walk past it, it's flipping. You know what I'm saying? I like different things. I don't want to have when you go into most people's houses now. I hate to say it, pretty much all bedrooms look the same. The bathrooms, everything is styled the same. It's a different color version of the same couch, the same mirrors, the same wall fixtures. Nothing be different. When I be seeing these entertainers in their houses, like the YouTubers and all of that, pretty much everything in their house look the same. It don't be different very much. You know what I'm saying? And people, the furniture that they put out into the market be the furniture that they're buying. So when you go and you see that everything, I mean, and I ain't knocking nobody. I just, if I buy it like yours, I'm gonna change it. It'll probably be the same, but I'm gonna change it to where you don't even know that's the same thing. Or you like, dang, I never seen one like that. Well, it's the same. I don't want what everybody else has. When you come around me, when we go, that's why I'm choosing the places that I'm choosing for our meet and greets. I want it to be memorable. I want you to think about us being around an open fire and sharing and growing and building, you know what I'm saying, relationships with people that have not abused you. So you have absolutely no right to not trust them or any of those things. Now, I'm not saying be completely trusting these strangers, but you can get to know some of the people that you have labored among for over a year in person, that you tell you love and you're praying for. And now you can meet them in person and eat, break bread with them. We can share stories. You know what I'm saying? So I just want this experience. Like, I want you to remember, girl, it was beautiful. We was sitting out and, you know, everybody was out there and it was rocks and, you know, it was so cool. Like, I can't wait till the next little shit did, girl. And be like, hey, bro, it was cool, though. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know how it's going to be, but it was lit. You know what I mean? We kicked it. It wasn't nothing over extravagant, but man, I probably take some of my homeboys up there. You know what I'm saying? We go up there and chill. Like, that's what I want y'all to take from our experience. Yes, it's gonna be some spiritual things. Yes, we gonna share, but God is multifaceted. So us sitting out there and learning about the beautiful trees, and watching somebody run from a bug, and we all crack up laughing because I'm sure I'm gonna run if depending on the bug. So get ready. Don't be trying to record me and be on no stupid stuff either. We family. We gonna chill. Don't be weird. Just act like you going to your cousin's house. Okay? And if I get a little slizzer, it's okay. Don't be trying to because if you come to be ugly, then we gonna start making people pay to come. So I won't care what you say then because I done got my money. So I'm not doing that right now. So don't be on no funny stuff to ruin it for everybody that want to be good. Okay? I'm doing it for free. We chilling. But if y'all get to being nasty to me and being all crazy, I'm not doing it. Don't come looking for a problem. Come looking for a solution to whatever you got going on. Come to get a break, get free, get some restoration, you know what I'm saying? Get rejuvenated so that you can go back out and fight whatever fight you've been fighting. That's what I'm trying to offer. I'm not trying to offer no craziness or nothing. This is not loving hip hop drama field. No, we relaxing. We gonna chop it up with our people and have a great time. It's next month. Hopefully the 14th, the weekend of the 14th or the weekend of the 21st. I'm still getting some stuff together down somewhere in Georgia. I ain't gonna say Atlanta because they got a lot of camp spots, but then I need to know what the sundown towns is, so we need to steer clear of those. So it's just a few technicalities we got to be working out, okay? Ain't got nobody trying to run through there and our peoples don't make it, so there's that. Oh, hear me. Multicultural dinner. We're definitely doing it. Whoever at every one of our meet and greets, we're doing multicultural. But you gotta cook the food where we at so we can see and make sure everything is clean. We're not playing that crazy stuff because y'all know how I am. Won't be no animals in the kitchen where we gonna be at. Gloves, hair nets, because I don't like hearing my food and I'll be a little ugly about that, okay? But everywhere we go, because we have so many people from so many different cultures, if you have a dish and you're going to have to list the ingredients, we don't want nobody having no allergic reactions or anything. You know what I'm saying? If you do, you need to bring your EpiPen. You need to have your stuff together, okay? I haven't put the meet and greet schedules up yet because that's not how we're doing it. So we're going to do one, maybe two, and we're going to see how they go, and then we'll put a schedule up. And no, everybody don't ruin it for everybody else, but we got to see how I go first because I don't really do people. So if people don't respect my boundaries, I won't be doing that because I don't deal with people that don't respect my boundaries. And this is going to be a challenge for me because I don't be around a lot of people like that anymore. I don't go out. So it's gonna take me some time to, you can't just be running up on me. We gonna be cool. We just gonna chill, we gonna slow walk. You know what I mean? Because y'all see me, but I don't get to see y'all. You know what I mean? So I don't know who I'm coming to meet. I have absolutely no idea of who's gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? You don't even have to be the picture that I see. So with that, I'm telling y'all that it's gonna be some, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta respect my boundaries. You have to, because I don't have a huge security team and all this kind of crazy stuff. So I'm putting my faith in y'all. Yes. Yes. And then, like I said, y'all know I have lupus. So with me going out and being around all these different people, I'm about to start getting my immune system stuff together and everything. Like, I'm gonna have all my stuff. And if I ask you, hey, can you please stay back? I'm not saying you stink. I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying I'm an empath, y'all. So all of that energy at one time, I'm already knowing I'm probably gonna have to fast for a couple weeks before. It's a lot of different stuff I'm gonna have to do to prepare my spirit to be around this many people. And not only that, but as I'm traveling, I'm gonna be interacting with people. So I gotta prepare my mind for it and get myself together because I'm by myself all day. Except for an Uber driver occasionally once or twice a week. I don't see nobody unless I have a company, and I don't have a company often. So there's that. You see what I'm saying? God might let somebody come and I get to, meet and talk with somebody, or if it's business stuff that I have to take care of. But other than that, I don't really be around nobody. So let's get to our class. Y'all got y'all notebooks and stuff ready? Because you're going to need them today. I ain't stressed. Okay. And I wouldn't say, y'all, I'm not trying to act like I'm nothing. We just gonna be safe because everybody is not going back home to the same situation. If you're sick, don't try to say it's your allergies because we have people that are going home to sick spouses, sick children that have chronic illnesses, and they can't. And they might be taking a risk coming and doing this. So you have to be mindful of not just your own situation and, oh, I don't care. I mean, I'm going. Think about, God forbid, if you cause one of our circle littles to end up in the hospital because you know you didn't feel good, and then they parent come and interact with you, and then they take that back home, and now one of our circle littles is in the hospital, or a circle granny or uncle or husband or whoever. You do not get to not care about other people's wellness and well-being because you want to do something. I will respect you better. You say, sir, I pay for my ticket or whatever. I got sick, I can't come. We were refunding you, and we might try to help you get to the next one because you thought about everybody before yourself. That is how you get blessed around here. You're not gonna think about you and think everybody gonna accommodate you. Absolutely not. We're not doing it. Think about, and I know for a fact that we have people in our family that are dealing with heart conditions and they're sick. So don't bring your sick self. And I'm not saying sick as in like chronically ill sick. I'm saying if you got a cold or you just got over COVID or some kind of variant of it, think about our family and think about me because my when I got COVID, I almost was out of here twice. I mean, and it was bad. I told y'all my ex husband did. He was like, I felt like if he went, I would have died. And then he ain't never went and turned right back around. And we talked about it later. And he said, some told me that you wouldn't have been alive when I came home. So don't play with other people's lives. Please be mindful of that. Okay? Be mindful that people go home to sick people. No, I'm not gonna limit it. Whoever want to show up can show up. I mean, whatever space for the lodging that we have, and then if people want to go to hotels, I mean, if the lodging is full and you can't get on the glamping site where we at, then I mean, if you got family members and you just want to come chill and eat with us or whatever, we probably will. You know what I'm saying? Do I definitely want to eat? I want us to chill and eat. If we they got some tent things or something. I don't really know how that's gonna work out. We gonna be in Georgia first, and then Oklahoma, if we can get the dates, and then I'm gonna go to either like West Virginia, South Carolina, that type area, or either up by Auntie K, somewhere where like the people up in the northern, like that whole area over there can kind of whatever. And I'm happy I didn't pick Cali because they having all those problems. So the next place will probably be Arizona for us to go do something before it gets too hot there. Well, it won't be New York. It'll be like because Auntie K is in Connecticut. Connecticut kind of expensive. We got a little money to live there. But we gonna find. I know that West Virginia, not West Virginia, not with North Carolina. I keep saying West Virginia, North Carolina, like North Carolina, South Carolina. That way, the people that are up there, it might be a 6 hour drive. No, I keep saying West Virginia. I've been meaning to say North Carolina or South Carolina because I know they got beaches there. Yes, not the hill step. I was right. I was thinking, yeah, no, 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 no. It's the rats for me, girl. New York is it's a whole different beast. I've been there. So, right. And that's what I was saying. So, like our Colorado, New Mexico, even some Texas people, and then our Cali folks can come to Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? And we'll find some, they got great stuff out there. We'll find some stuff, get us some rates or whatever and be out and do something there. So, right, right. I'm not saying we're not going to do Texas, but right now, okay, so listen, if y'all haven't paid attention, what I'm trying to do is get sites that a lot of people don't go to so that our rates are cheap. If we go to the main tourist cities, it's going to run our rates up. And so then we can't have people maybe that could come to one or two because they're not all going to be the same. You see what I'm saying? So if y'all haven't paid attention, I'm steering clear of the main tourist places and we're getting you somewhere an hour or two
outside of that so you can keep your money. And then maybe you can come to another one in 6 months. You don't have to spend all your money, and that's the only one you get to go to. So if we go to some places that are not heavily traveled and make them our own, now we can get reasonable rates and be able to do 2 or 3 that you might be able to go to for under $1,000 could easily maybe get you 3 things. Oh, it ain't nothing but gas. And one night at the hotel or one night at this little place for $79. Y'all think I'm joking? $79 a night is my friend. No more than 120. I don't got it. I don't have that money. I don't have it. I don't want that. And I need full amenities for my $120. What you mean? You know how long it took me to get this $120? I ain't got it to just be throwing away. So we gonna kick it, but in a way y'all probably never kicked it before. We gonna do it on a budget, and then there we is. Period. We not doing no extra. That's why I said we about to. Oh, and we gonna have a bazaar. Here we go. This is why I want to get a place that's kind of like a campsite, because we gonna do a WOIU bazaar. So if you have your shoes, you have your stuff. But listen, I want us to have cash or whatever, because I don't know how they be doing it. Like if we a group and we get to sell because we're selling to our group, because I don't, people be wanting licenses and all of that, depending on what's going on, and everybody ain't gonna be able to do that. So, but if we can have a bazaar and we are trading things or bartering things, right, with whatever, we got to look into how that is. But it's a closed off group, so I don't see why they would be able to control that or whatever. But with that, I want us to be able to bring, if you paint, if you have a talent, if you whatever it is, you can bring some of your stuff and let at your little tent or whatever, maybe set up a little table out there and let people see your artwork, your earrings, your oh, tips can be used as payment. Okay, thank you. So there we go. But if you want to barter something and you say, "Ooh, I love that. I have these earrings," because we got to get used to this system. Setting it up, getting us ready, right? So here we go. Bring your stuff, whatever talented things that you have, whatever it is. We only ask that if you're gonna do food, we gotta figure out a way for you to make the food where we at, because we gotta see it. Unless it's something simple, whatever. But food and stuff, nah. We need to see some where that was made at. Because if it was cats and dogs and stuff, I'm sorry, y'all, we can't. And I'm just being, because people have allergies or whatever, so we gotta get that together. But with that, we gotta see. We gotta see where it's being made. I'm sorry, y'all. And that's mostly circle. I say we, but I'm saying me. I gotta see. I gotta see it. We got to see the meat clean, and we got to see all of that. We need to see gloves and make sure your nose is clean and stuff, and fingernails ain't black underneath. We got to see it. Bags and stuff. Make sure your stuff is packed. Yeah. No, you said no, it's we, Mariah. She said no, it's we. It's we. What you say, Auntie? It's we. It's we. It's we. Include me in the we. Okay, so it's we. Because I was just saying I don't want to speak for y'all. So here we go. Okay, it's everybody. It's all we. Okay, so we as a group. The majority has ruled you gotta cook your food. I have a way to prepare where we going. So maybe we can see if we can get in some type of kitchen or something. Cause yeah, we need to know what's going on around here. Yeah. Cause if you scratch your head and touch my food, I'm not eating it. If you wipe your brow and then touch my food and you ain't changed the glove out or nothing, I ain't gonna be able to do it. Scratch under your armpit and then grab my bread, I want my money back. The Boy Scout camp will be perfect. I'm about to check into it today. I'm about. All right, so let's get to class. All right, here we go. We speak French. We do. All right. So it says the copy of the words of Judah, what things he spake to his sons before he died. They gathered themselves together, therefore, and came to him, and he said to them, hearken, my children, to Judah your father. I was the fourth son born to my father Jacob, and Leah, my mother, named me Judah, saying, I give thanks to the Lord because he has given me a fourth son also. And I was swift in my youth and obedient to my father in everything. Please give me what rare book? What rare book? What's going on, Steph? Oh, good job, Jasmine. We own it. We about to study it today because I think it's powerful and all the things that we've been doing. I think it's going to be a great story. All right. What you talk about, Steph? What rare book? Is you talking about? Is you talking about my company? Did I receive a rare book? Is that what you're talking? Ah, I think I knew that. I figured that that's what that question was for. That is hilarious, huh? Not that kind of a company. I have friends, y'all, like regular friends. Ain't no rare book showed up here yet. Not like that. He said, who done gave you a rare book? Who? Who just showed up? Because we know that's the requirement. So, who done showed up with a rare book around here? Because you done said you done had company and that wait a minute. Not a tall tree. I want to tell y'all something so bad, but it's not appropriate. Moving on. Why you say sorry? What's wrong, Steph? Is you all right? I'm lost, family. Is you trying to send me a rare book? Is that what you're saying? You want the address? I don't know what's going on here because I can't. I'm trying to make it plain. The Lord said, "Make it plain." What is going on here? Are you trying to send me a rare book? Are you trying to find out if somebody sent me a? You don't know what you're supposed to do. 1939, Wentzville Parkway, 211. I don't know the rest of it. You'll have to look it up on the website. But got the Lord to lead you, hon. I'm just playing. Let me stop. I'm joking, y'all. Let me quit. I'm in a good mood. Why not? I'm 43. I'm 43. Yeah, see, y'all be wanting diamonds. Diamonds ain't about to help me do nothing. Get the diamonds. Buy me some tools. I need a sander or something. You know what? Skip the rare books. You want to get my eye on you, sir? No, I'm just playing. Look, y'all. Y'all know I be like, ooh, babe, look at this ring. I be like, ooh, babe, look at this table saw. You see these drill bits right here? Dang, they nice. What is this? A nail gun? Ooh, and it got the compressor to it. You see this generator? Uh-huh. It's a cordless drill, and it come with a. That's take me to Lowe's. Hell, you ain't got to take me to Jared. Take me to Lowe's. Look at this tile. That would be nice. And there goes some grout right there. Well, what is this? A tool to do grout and tile? Wow. Ooh, I love it. It's dreamy. Keep all the rest of it. The fancy dinners, I could cook that at home. This Ace Hardware, come on. Is this a tool on Amazon? No. A jackhammer? Well, I never seen a jackhammer like this. Have you, babe? A backhoe. Oh my God, it's on sale. A pole barn in a box that we can build ourselves. Well, I say, what you mean? Forget all that sparkly stuff. That ain't about to help me if I'm in a bind. That's a beautiful nail gun. Look at it. It's all shiny and stuff. And look at it. It has a strong cord and everything. And look at that compressor. It's probably going to last for a long time. That's how I'm a sweet talking and getting me what I need. That's what I want. You can keep all that shopping sprees. Let's go to Lowe's. Shoot. Uh-uh. Buy me what I like. Don't buy me what you think I want. Mm-mm. Don't do that. I'm talking about husband wise. Listen, I'm gonna tell you everything I want. You just gotta listen. Listen here. Sweet talk me, take me to Lowe's and go get me a chicken sandwich. Or some ribs or something, some greens. Forget all that extra stuff. Let's go get a sandwich and go have a picnic on the and talk and look at these bugs running around here. So why you think God made that? Well, what you think their purpose is? That's the kind of stuff I be wanting to do. Mhm. What kind of tools can my virtual? I need a sander. No, wait a minute. Y'all can get to. I need a table saw, but I need a portable one. So if y'all want to get together and give me a portable table saw, because I got to build some more of this shelf, and I have it, but I need a table saw so I can just run them boards across it. And they got some. They about $3.99. So that's about a rare book, Mr. Stephen Blaze. Y'all asking me now, I'm gonna tell you now. Y'all know I'll never ask for nothing. I do not ask. But if you asking me, I need a table, and I got a miter saw the rotary, so I got that. I need the no, I got a handsaw. I got that already. I already got all of them. I know what I need because these boards be heavy. They be heavier than me. No, I don't want to have to keep propping them up on the chair. If I got a table saw, I can break. I got my brackets. Just, so if you asking me, you can get one and get the fold up kind because I'm in an apartment. So there you go. If you just so confused, Mr. Steven, that's what I need. I need a table saw because y'all keep buying me books and they back on the floor. So there's that. If you want to give me something, you can give me a table saw for Amazon. Hopefully something that's durable because I break stuff. There you go. I'll make it easy and plain for you. Cause that's what I want. That's what I need. Cause I don't. I got a bill. I need to go buy some more wood so I can take all of this off. They on the floor. So y'all done bought me. I got books in the room. Like okay, I gotta go up and over, and I'm out of wood. That's all I need is that. Is you gonna really buy it? Auntie, where is my auntie at? Auntie Sam, are you here? Ashley, are you here? Who's here? Hey, where is Zarvis? We have not seen Zarvis. Did he leave us? Did I get too vulgar? And I think I got too vulgar and Zarvis left. Where is Zarvis? We ain't seen Zarvis. If you buy me my stuff, I'm getting it. If you send it, like go to the web. Uh, if you buy me a table saw, I'm taking it. I'm telling you, just can you please get the portable one with the nice legs on it? Now I ain't playing. I'm telling you, I'm upfront about with a need. So I mean, because I gotta build more shelf for real. I'm not joking, but I don't want to have to do like I did last time. I had to prop it up on my chairs and stuff. I don't want to. I don't. This stuff is heavy. I'm 43 now. I can't be doing all that. So if you trying to get into my heart, I be yeah. The table saw though, the kind where you fold it up when you go do your projects, so you can just take your wood across it. Cause I got all electrical handheld tools and I'm old now. I can't be doing all that. I gotta put more shelf up here because y'all keep sending me stuff and there's none in the room. If you go to Amazon, it depends on where you buying it at. If you go to Amazon, you can just put that address in there and it's gonna go to my PO box. If you go into Lowe's, you can still order it from Lowe's to that address and it's gonna go right there. That's crazy. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the light. That's why all this stuff is behind me. I love y'all. I do. I love y'all. But y'all told y'all, and I went and got the stain and stuff already. So there it is. I know I gotta do it. Y'all be working me, boy. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Looks like Steph is looking for more than what we're on here for. It's a few. Moving on. Moving on. But at least he listening. Some folks don't listen. He been here for a while too. I know I didn't see his number. I mean his thing come up. I'm single, so and I've been single almost 2 years. So have you ever seen The Bachelor or The Bachelorette? I mean, moving on. I sleep by myself. So, anyway, and the Lord said, "Here, I'm gonna quit playing with y'all." All right, moving on. And Auntie, let me tell y'all something. I was just playing with y'all the other day about y'all. I am so grateful that y'all bless my kids too. Y'all have blessed my grandbabies with stuff, and they do get their money. I was being funny. I really did think them markers, them pencils was for me though. I was real surprised to know, but I knew something when I seen the sketch pad because y'all know me well enough to um, y'all know me well enough to know that I tell y'all I draw stick people. So something told me in my spirit that it might be for my son, but I was like, well, maybe they just want me to. No, it was for the nephew. And then I told him, he said, are you serious, Mom? I said, tell him I said, thank you. I said, absolutely not. I'm putting the gift receipts in there for your Sealy box. You can call it a Mr. Box if you want to. But if people send you stuff, you going to thank them yourself. What you mean? When I have to say thank you for your stuff, I do say thank you. I said my thank you, but now you're going to say yours. And you're going to start your Sealy box because your WOIU family love you. So there's that. Mm-mm. You're going to be able to reply to her personally and say thank you yourself. Yeah. Do I like ramen noodles? Who don't like noodles, girl? Yeah. Now, don't send me nothing that's going to have fire coming out of my other side. I'm not going to eat that. But if they got like something. But that whole hot, burn yourself up, be trying to kill yourself, that ain't auntie thing, baby. Mm-mm. I like comfort. I don't want to sweat and eat. And then be scared and sad because now I need a fan and I have to sit with a cool towel in between my, I don't want that. Y'all can have that. Go on and get your preparation H or whatever you need because I won't be doing any of that. Mm-mm. No. Mm-mm. I eat spicy too, but not them noodles that be trying to kill you. People be having heart attacks from eating that mess. Mm-mm. Nope. Moving on. All right. So, what does it mean to be swift? Uh-uh. Uh-uh. There'll be no Dumb and Dumber stuff going on around here. What does it mean to be swift? What is the real definition of swift? And what is the definition of obedient? Let the games begin. That's what I say. What are we gonna do about the states like Jim? What can you do? Who remembers me saying that we're gonna have to be living outside, maybe in tents? So I hope you got one. We got trenching tools for a reason. We got fire starters, axes, and whatever else. Because I said you might not be able to live in the city. We didn't get wood burning stoves that can survive outside for nothing. We got these things before all of these things started happening. Quick action. Solar oven is on sale right now. Thank you so much. Because they know it's about to pop off. Moving fast. Okay. Okay. So he said, I was swift in my youth and obedient to my father in everything. And I honored my mother and my mother's sister. And it came, so it's auntie. And it came to pass when I became a man that my father blessed me, saying, Thou shalt be a king, prospering in all things. And the Lord showed me my favor in all my works, both in the field and in the house. And I know that I raced a hind. So do we say that in here? What do we say? I raced a deer. So I'm going to read it out of this one because this one is different. I'm going to read it out of this one. It say deer in there. Exactly. It's just, y'all know this be hurting my eyes now. It's little. All right. And this one, see online it say hind. Don't hear it say deer. So you see what I'm saying? Same book, same person. It just depends on whatever. All right. So we going to do it on this side. All right. And the Lord bestowed me with grace in my undertakings in the field and at home. And I know that I raced a deer and caught it. Here we go. How fast is the fastest deer? How fast is the fastest deer? No, go look it up for me, y'all. How fast is the fastest deer run? No, yeah, I know really fast. What's the miles per hour? Come on. I said get ready for school. It's 35 to 40 miles per hour. 37 to 50 miles. Excuse me, Pierre. Didn't I just say don't answer the questions? If you're going to read ahead, don't do that. Don't do it. I just said that. Maybe you wasn't here for that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Stay right where we at. If you're going to read ahead, don't answer no questions before I ask them. I don't like it. Because somebody else might not have read ahead. And that's why I don't like giving the assignment early or any of that, because y'all read ahead and y'all do that. Please don't do it no more. Stay right where we at. Okay, whatever. But you know that that's in here. So we just going to leave it. Because you said something about a gazelle, and that's the next thing. So, okay. All right. Now, how fast is the fastest person on the planet right now? Who's the fastest person on the planet right now? Steph, if you're going to be silly, I'm going to block you. I know you've been here a while, but I'm serious, and that don't make me happy. Don't play in my class, please. Thank you. How fast does he run? Thank you, Mr. Israel. He runs 44 miles per hour. Okay, the seconds, I need to know how fast he runs per hour. Like if they do it in mileage. What is it? 37 miles per hour he runs. 27 miles per hour roughly. 27 miles per hour. Okay, so listen. Okay, good. 27 miles per hour. We'll say 30 miles. So the deer can run 30 to 50 miles per hour. 30 to 50 miles per hour. Okay? Or 30 to 60 miles per hour. And this person, the fastest person on the planet right now, can run roughly 35 miles per hour, 37 miles per hour. Which means they're still 10 miles faster or 12 miles faster, roughly, that this deer can run. He can't outrun a deer just yet. Not a full-grown one. This Usain Bolt, or whatever his name is, Mr. Bolt. He can't outrun a deer yet. But Judah, Jacob's son, was able to outrun a deer and catch it. Okay? Did y'all get that part right there? He was able to outrun a deer and catch it. Running, not shooting at it, running. Y'all done seen deers run at full speed? He said, I know that I raced a deer and caught it, prepared it as food for my father and ate it, and he ate it. By chasing it, I captured a gazelle. Okay, how fast do gazelles run? What's their top speed, a gazelle? Their top speed is 60. 50 to 60. 65. Okay, so we'll give them 50 to 65 miles. Okay, because if they little adrenaline kick in, it might be a little faster than that. Okay. So Mr. Bolt runs about 35 miles an hour. A deer runs 30 to 50 miles an hour. And a gazelle can run 60 miles an hour. So definitely as fast as a car. And Judah outran a gazelle as well. So we know for a fact that Joseph's son could run Joseph's brother, Judah, could run at least 60 miles per hour. The fastest human in 2023 runs roughly half of that. Are y'all getting this? It says, by chasing it, I captured a gazelle, and everything that was in the fields I overtook. I killed a lion and removed a kid from its mouth. Seizing a bear by the paw, I dropped it over a cliff and it was crushed. How big do you have to be to grab a bear by its paw and drop it like it's a kitty cat over a cliff? A full-size bear. He said, I grabbed the bear by the paw, swung around, dropped it over the cliff. This is, listen to who we're talking about, one of Joseph's brothers. And we know that Jacob had kids by sisters, Rachel and Leah. This is Jacob's sons. The other one was Joseph now. Then it was all the other ones. But this one, right. Okay, here we go. He said, I dropped it over a cliff and it was crushed. I raced a wild boar, and as I ran, I overtook it and dismembered it. So he ripped a wild, how big is a wild boar? Oh, thank you. Bears are 360 to 80 to 800 pounds. Oh, okay. I don't know no average man that can pick up a 360-pound bear by its paw and drop him like he's a cat. So bears weigh 360 to 800 pounds, and he picked it up by the paw and dropped it over the cliff like a cat. Okay? A boar is a wild pig. Yes, I know. How fast do they run and how much do they weigh? Anybody ever seen what's his name? 220 pounds. What's his name? Hannibal Lecter? Y'all remember? And the man was like, no, Lecter. I'd make up my face. Y'all remember? What was he preparing in Spain for Hannibal Lecter? Y'all remember? Lecter, he's been spotted in Spain. Uh-huh. And then y'all remember they would play the music, and then somebody would start screaming, and they had that fake man out there, wild boars. Uh-huh. He said there won't even be bone left after they get done with them. Right? They run 25 to 30 miles per hour. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, that part. So this is what just say, if y'all remember how big them things was, they was massive. Okay, they was massive, and they can cut through bone. They vicious, and they be having, some of them be having tusks. But he ripped it apart like it was a piece of chicken while he was running. At 30 miles an hour. Oh, okay. All right. He said in Hebron, a leopard leaped on a dog and seized it. I snatched it by the tail and broke it in two on a rock. How much does a leopard weigh? And how do you pick up a leopard and slam it across a rock and it break into? How much does a full-grown leopard weigh? Huh? 68 pounds? 143? Okay. Okay. A leopard only weighs 68 pounds? Really? Those cats don't even weigh a leopard. I was going to say, I know they get up over 200 pounds. They got to get bigger than that. Oh, they have light bones. Okay. All right. So you just going to pick up a 100-pound woman and smash and just... How big do you have to be to pick up a cat? A full-size cat, 100 and something, 200 pounds, and smash it against the rock and it just breaks into pieces. and they have huge claws. So you didn't pick him up like he was a, you know how people swing cats by they, he was doing a leopard like that. Now y'all know why they didn't put Joseph's brothers' stories in the Bible, because then we'll know what was really up. Supernaturally strong. That is right. Okay. In Hebron, a leopard leapt on a dog, and I seized it. I snatched it by the tail and broke it in two on a rock. I found a wild ox grazing in the country. Grasping it by the horns, brandishing it in a circle until it was blind, I hurled it down and destroyed it. How much does a full-grown ox weigh in order for you to grab it by the horns and swing it around, swing it till it was so dizzy, and then let it go? How much do a full-grown ox weigh? An ox weighs 1,500 to 3,000 pounds. Really? So you pick up a 1,500 to 3,000 pound cow, swing it around like we do little kids, and let them go. Judah, Jacob's son, Joseph's brother, from Joseph and the brothers that sold him to slavery. Really? Y'all wonder why they took these books out of the Bible, because then you'll know where to go look, because they lived in ancient Mesopotamia. Of course, Hebron, we know what that is. Right? Don't we know where Hebron is? Do this make you feel all like, wow? When y'all read this, did y'all pay attention to the animals? Now you see why I said it's important that you break down every, go in there. How much do a cow weigh? How fast do this run? Because then when you go and see what people doing right now, and you go and see what they was doing, well, wait a minute, hold on, hold on, wait. See, normally we would just, oh, he got a bear. It's a metaphor. No, it's real. Because when we go through our books, we see people holding big bears and stuff like that, and we know that that's not a baby. Because I know what a lion looked like when it got his full mane. So then what? That's a full-grown lion that man is holding. It got a whole mane. It's not a baby cub. It got the whole mane on it. Chiseled into the rock. So how big are you that you could hold a full-grown lion like a little cat like we do? Right. That's why I said breaking this down sentence by sentence and looking up the speeds of the animals and the weight of the gold and the linen and the trees and how much that wood for sales right now. If God was to build you a closet or a house out of it, it changes your view of the scripture, and it ain't just stories. You be like, dang, God, you gave, I know you can give it to me, because you done gave them this rare wood, gopher wood, and it's got stain on it, and then you gold laced it. I want that basin in my sink. He did it for me. God did it. Yes. If you can do it for them, you can do it for me. See, y'all don't be studying right. I be trying to see how much it gave them. But see, that added up to about $17,272.32 now. So you telling me ask for this? All right. That's why he said y'all ask for little. Y'all don't even know how much I got, because y'all don't break down the word to see how much I really gave them when I said go visit this man and he got something for you. You cheat yourself because you don't study. Because you don't know what to ask for. You don't ask for big because you don't read big. But when you read it and you break it down, you're like, oh, you brought him 17 oxen. Well, how much do an ox sell for right now? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I want that, Daddy. You gave him 242,000 oxen when he left. Oh, I'm a cattle rancher and didn't even know it, Lord. Yeah, I want the equivalent of that. I don't want no cows until you found out that they $1,700 a piece or $5,000 a piece, and then you do them numbers, 243,000 oxen times $2,200. I want the oxen. Go and give them to me. You got 239,000 on them, $2,000, son. Come on with that, Dad. What you got? Roll dog, and let's go round them out. Woo! Woo! What you mean? I got cowboy boots already in my room and a big buckle belt. Yeah, and I got tight. I got Wranglers. Don't even worry about it. Got my handkerchief for my neck. All right, let's get. We're moving. What you mean, God? What you got for me? I'm taking all of it. You got all the cattle on all the hills. I guess I'm a rancher. Yeah, I don't want it unless it come packaged. I'm taking it raw. That way I can go ahead and cut it down like I need it to be. I'm gonna sell you 4 cows, and then I'm gonna get you an ox over there. I'm gonna get you the girls, and then yeah, but see, no, I ain't getting rid of them yet. They ain't ready. See, y'all don't understand the blessings that God, because you want it packaged up and pretty. If God give you a raw diamond, you can ship it off the way you need to. But if you already get it already prepared, then guess what? You can only give me the raw diamond, because I'm about to get paid off this diamond dust for these lasers that they needed. Then they gonna need a diamond crusted saw to cut it. So I'm gonna chip off some more for that. And then they gonna need, so by the time I get down to the cut that I didn't want, I didn't make so much money. I don't give a damn no more. See, y'all don't be seeing it like that. I don't want it if it ain't. Oh, okay. Give me that raw diamond over there. I'll take that one. I'm about to make some money over here. They done messed up and told me to warm that cookie up in the oven. I ain't did it yet, but I'm gonna do it today. I'm putting that chocolate chip cookie in the oven today. I ain't even got no milk, but I'm gonna go on and walk and go get me some. Cause that cookie is going in the oven. They said it's a little card on there. They said put it in the oven just for a little bit, and I'm gonna do it. And yes, I'm still thinking about them cookies sitting over there. That's why they ain't here. Like somebody else gonna eat them. Ain't nobody even here, but I'm gonna keep them close to me just in case I might want some. I'm trying not to eat in front of y'all. It's rude. But these cookies is calling my name. That's on. Let's see, I got me a little when I started, y'all. I had a six pack. This is 6 months pregnant for me right now. I guess I could get a little bit, but this is what be under the camera right here. This is what WOIU gave me. So hopefully, Mr. Circle like a little pudge, cause boy, I have to work on some of my stomach again. My daughter said, "Mom," I said, "I know, right? I don't know, but I did." Yeah, well, it is what it is. Y'all keep sending me boxes of cookies and stuff, and boxes of popcorn and snacks. What y'all expect? I'm only human. I can only resist temptation for so long. And I'll be in here by myself thinking and eating and reading and eating and reading and thinking. So, shoot, listen, it's the family's fault. It is. I ain't never had that. Normally, my kids is here to help me eat it. There's nobody. I be eating it all by myself. Sometimes I have 4 things of popcorn open: the butter, the chocolate, the peanut butter, and the strawberry. And might have a cookie and one of Auntie K Kool-Aids on the side. My bed look like a snack cabinet. It's horrible. That's why can't nobody sleep in there. There ain't no room between the coloring books, the pens, a couple books, and food. Where they go sleep? It ain't no space over there. And I got a California King. It's no space. Ooh, no, they look horrible now. All the rhinestones is off of them. These was birthday nails. They done for. I'm about to cut them down. I can't wear my nails this long. Honey, listen, how you all the way messed up. You hear me? Thank you so much. I got to redo them. All my stuff that came off. They didn't pop off. This hand did really well. I was surprised. But they too big. I got to cut them down. I do too much to have super long nails. They was for my birthday. I appreciate you. Thank you. Listen, I'm going to have to. I'm only human. Um, Go to Gifted by Karen with a Y on Instagram. Gifted by Karen with a Y, not a E N. Y-N. I'm gonna have to make space in my California King for Mr. Circle. Well, hopefully he got his own California King and we can just go to his house. We don't gotta come to my house. We can go to your house. You need a California King. Yeah, you can go to your house, not my house. I don't want people touching my stuff, so let's go to no room at the end. Exactly. Shoot. You be the California King. And that's my California King. You need one. The Bible say a man that findeth the wife findeth a good thing. And then once he find his wife, he go and prepare a place to bring her back to. I will honestly say, I feel like I messed up when I let my husband move in with me. And I had warning. Do not let a man move in with you because then they don't feel like they're responsible for the place because it's yours. The Bible set that up in a way for a reason. Because if he go get the place, then he's going to be responsible to keep it. But when you get it, this ain't my place, this your place. You responsible. Now, not all men feel like that. Some men come in and do. But for the most part, if a man move in with a woman, he ain't really worried about trying to pay her bills. And that's because you went against the rules. God said, let him go get the place, and he going to keep up with the yard. He going to make sure the water and the bills is paid. But if he move in with you, that's your stuff. So even in that simple thing, you disobey God when you let a man move in with you instead of you moving in with the man, because the Bible said he's supposed to go get a place for you to come and make a home. Ain't that crazy? Simple thing. And but how many women have to argue about a man helping to go have? If it was his house, he gonna pay for it. And like my old boss told me, what a man love, he take care of, and what he don't, he won't. That's facts. I don't care what nobody say. What a man love, he take his. If he love his car, he take care of it. If he love his mama, he make sure she don't want for nothing. If he love his kids, they good. He gonna give them everything he got. But if he don't love it, baby, he ain't gonna take care. He ain't gonna be worried about it. And when that man, he told me that at 25, he said, "Baby girl, let me tell you something. What a man love, he take care of, and what he don't, he won't." And that stuck with me. I'm 43 now. In the church, the women, when our pastor would preach, and my old pastor, he would say, "But ladies, you let that man go find a house, then he'll take care of it." And he was born in like the 20s or 30s or something like that. But it's the true statement. Young men, you're not supposed to be moving in with no woman. You the man. You can't, "Oh, I'm the man, I'm the man." Well, you didn't go find a place. So you don't get to poke your chest out. Everything in her name. You don't get to poke your chest out because you ain't even following the law of God. And what he said as to why, so you can get the respect. She's going to respect you if you cover her head. You're her covering. Women be stressed if they got to worry about bills. You want her to be open to you in the evening? Open your hand up. Open your heart up. Open your emotions up. That's how you get your woman to be googly eyed over you. Stone calling her ain't gonna do nothing. She gonna fall into the other nigga arms. I'm telling you, because he care about what she think about. You wonder why when you go to touch her in a little pat on the butt, she move. You go to kiss her and she move. I'm telling you why. You don't care about what she think. Her feelings ain't important to you. So what you want ain't important to her. You ain't worried about the bills. She ain't worried about your needs. You ain't worried about if food is in the refrigerator. She ain't worried about you feeling comfortable. She got to be stressed. You where you think my mom about to be, and I'm worried about the lights being turned off tomorrow. I can't get in no mood, but an irritated mood. And then if I gotta come to you and ask, like, you don't know the bills gotta be paid every single month, what is we doing? Don't then you know that the last month the bills need to be paid, so ain't nothing different. It's due on the same day every month. You wonder why I get an attitude on the 27th? Because I already know I'm gonna have to argue with you on the 31st. I don't want to do this no more. Young men, if you want to be respected as a man, know what time the bills is due. Have them paid beforehand. Honey, she'll be available for you every evening. Make sure that grocery money in there. If she's not working, you want her to stay home. She needs an account where she don't have to ask you, because you don't know what need is needed in the house. She there all day. Oh, you spending all this money. Well, how much do you think it costs to run this house that you don't have to come home to, and you don't got to worry about no soap being in here every time you go to run and wipe your little stanky butt. It's man wipes in here, dude wipes, and that stuff costs money. And if I didn't coupon, we wouldn't have as much of it as we has. And then you want to eat 2 plates, come back down here before you go to bed, eat another plate, and then I'm supposed to have your lunch back. Well, that costs money too. We got to feed the kids, right? You cannot ask for something that you don't want to prep for. Women, quit spending all these men money on stuff that don't matter. He should not have to come home and there ain't no toilet paper, and you always got to run to the store. Washing powder, pine salt, bleach, his deodorant, his lotion. Quit spending his money with your old raggedy tail girlfriends and make sure your husband is taken care of. One thing my ex-husband cannot, I already know. Y'all see telling the Arab people at the gas station? Because he didn't want for nothing. I took care of every need that man had, belts, everything. Before he even needed it, it was already in the closet, whatever it was. Even down to his Tums, they was already in the house. I broke my toenail clipper. I know. It's already two of them in there because I already know how hard you are on stuff. I done broke my flops. His house shoes. They done broke. It's already a pair up there under the bed, but you will never look for nothing. I already put them in there because I already saw they was split. But my needs ain't important to you. How about you a heated lunchbox? You ain't got to eat nothing cold if you don't want to. And you out there in the middle of nowhere, you got heated socks, heated this and that, homemade bread, everything. What do you need? Homemade pasta. What you need? I'm gonna give you every tool so that you can do what you need to do, so you can bring it back, so I can do what I need to do. It's a cycle, like the seasons, and as long as we keep everything the way it go, we gonna flow. But if you keep throwing monkey wrenches in the machine, I'm getting off this ride. Tired of getting jerked back and having to stay at the top of the Ferris wheel because you stupid. No, it's men that pay attention to detail. Girl, listen, honey. There is two men that I've known in my life. Two for I say three, but two for sure. Baby, they knew Miss Circle, honey. Listen. I didn't have to. I did not have to add. They already knew everything. Every bills, gifts, food, everything. They paid attention. They watched, so they knew me so well, and I ain't ran into that again. Wish I could. Goodness gracious, honey. That's a different type of man there. That's a different type of spouse. I ain't gonna say man, women too. It's women like that. I ain't ran into none after that. It was two that I know for sure. And baby, listen, here. Goodness gracious, knew me so well. Said, I love this. This is great. You took your time to get to know me for real, for real. Well, look at here. Pay attention, you'll get a lot out of me. Don't pay attention, you're going to get the bare minimum, I promise you. Because that's what you're giving me. They made me feel safe and secure, baby. What you mean, honey? And only two people that get to see that person. I guarantee you that. Yes, sir. What you need me to do? Anything they told me to do, I did it because I knew you had my best interest at heart. So I ain't got no reason not to. You said get up and go where? I'll be back. You want what? I'm getting up. My needs are taken care of. I don't have to stress about my bills. I don't got to stress about my car being broke down. Because you didn't know you keep it serviced. Keep gas in my car. Take it and get the fluids changed every month. Baby, I didn't have to worry about nothing. And be mad if I don't keep a certain amount in my account for emergencies. I checked your account. Hey, you didn't spend too much. I put it back in there. Don't spend that money. You don't know what's gonna happen. Okay. Well, can I have a little change on the side then? Because the thing is something I like at the Goodwill. It ain't that much. The Goodwill? Yes. I know you want me to go somewhere else. I'm not. I just need just a little bit of change. No. And you don't got to make a lot of money to be that type of man. You can work a regular job and do that. You ain't got to be balling out of control to take care of your woman. and make it where a nigga with money can't even get in her face. Cause I didn't did it. I'm telling y'all, I had a man few. Y'all know the work where I used to work. And they used to be trying to get, and this dude was regular, but he took care of every need that I had. I didn't have to worry about if I called him at 3 o'clock and said, "Baby, I'm stranded." He getting up. It ain't no, "Oh, what was you doing?" Nah, he getting up. Get in my car and look over and see that it's about to be on a quarter of a tank and be like, "Stop at the gas station. Why you don't never got no gas in here?" I ain't got to get out and pump. Be going in the gas station. You gonna put the gas in there. You gonna get out and pump the car. And now let's go. Come on, and quit letting this car. You better tell me if you need some gas. You ain't got to ask for no plate or nothing else. It's gonna be ready, hot and ready. Whatever you need it. You do stuff like that around here. You ain't gonna have to ask, beg, plead, nothing. They ain't never be tired of it here in a minute. Like, hey, okay, I'm good. Just 2 weeks. At his fingertips, any and everything you need. Take your shoes off when you come home from work. Massage your feet. Have your bath ran for you. I used to lay my husband's stuff out, everything. I quit doing all that. I ain't getting what I need from you. You don't get this. Mm-mm. I'm not putting all that in and not getting nothing back. There won't be nothing left for me. That's why I said don't buy into this what society is pushing on y'all. That's not realistic. None of it is. And that's why I've been single and I'll be single. Because until I can get that, if it ain't genuine, I don't want nothing. I don't want Mr. right now. Mad those. And you shouldn't want Mrs. right now. You should want the person that you are going to build with. Who want to keep buying bricks to give away and you ain't building nothing and you looking around and you always got a temporary establishment. If the wind blow wrong, baby, you got to be trying to pick up your sticks. No. Mm-mm. So if you don't want to build, move around. I'm making my straw and burning my stuff and getting my pitch ready so I can get ready to build something strong. Don't waste my time. I don't do temporary nothing. That's why I said stuff like this, the stuff that I get, I want the generations after me to be able to use it. So I build quality things so that it can transcend generations. That's how your life should be. The life lessons you're learning and teaching your children and grandchildren and husbands and spouses, whatever, should be so that other people can eat off of that. Not just you right now. I didn't hear about it, but it ain't nothing new. That's why I told you get your books while you can. And write as many notes, write down everything you read because at some point in time they coming for it. Exactly. All right, so look, we at 3. Here we go. When 2 armor clad kings of the Canaanites came with a large force to seize our flocks, I ran out alone against one of the kings and struck him on his leg armor, knocked him down, and killed him. As I did the other, the king of Tupal, while he was astride his horse, with the result that all his people were scattered. Achor, the king, a giant of a man, whose arrows before, who was shooting arrows before and behind while on a horse. I lifted a stone of 60-pound weight, hurled it at the horse, and killed it. And after I fought with Achor for 2 hours, I killed him. remembers me telling you that the rulers and the kings of those days were the angels' children. They were the giants. And we know this because of this right here. Because King Og of Bashan fought against who? So the Amorites and the Canaanites was ironclad kings, really. Do y'all see what this say right here? Is this turned around right? Chariot warfare. But y'all see what this say right here, what this is? I'm going to read it to you. Now, this is the Smithsonian book. This ain't a biblical book. This is Smithsonian book, okay? This is Smithsonian book. You see it? Okay. Chariots dominated warfare from about 1800 to 600 BCE, and cultures ranging from the Celtic world, Carthage to India, and China continued to use them for many centuries, especially into the 3rd century BCE. We're going to move down here, right here, right here. Chariot warfare reached its peak in the late Bronze, 1550 to 1200 BCE, and the early Iron, 1200 BCE to 550 BCE. The Hittites, the Mitanni, the Egyptians, the Canaanites, the Assyrians, the Babylonians, and the Babylonians all fielded armies that included thousands of chariots. The Egyptians and Canaanites tended to favor light 2-horse chariots. They were easier to maneuver, maybe because they were heavy, but could only accommodate the driver and the archer. In contrast, other cultures such as Assyria, Carthage, India, and China used heavier 3 or 4-horse chariots that could carry bigger crews, often including spearmen. How did the giants survive the flood to have bloodlines and to be in there now? Well, somebody on the boat had the giant gene, for sure, and not all of them were killed. Ain't that crazy that the Smithsonian says the same thing that our Old Testament pseudepigrapha does? That the kings of ancient Babylonia and ancient Mesopotamia were giants, which is exactly what I told y'all. I said all the rulers, remember they said we're going to rule over the regular people. So then when we go and we look at that picture where I showed y'all where it's people that's this big, and then it's people that's this big, and then the guys are sitting on those rock stones. I said this was the real depiction. Remember I showed y'all my big books, and I said I got this book, and then I got remember we talked about this the other day. These are all 3 same type of journal, handmade leather journals, but look at the size difference. And this is how it was with the people. It's a real book. It's a real handmade leather journal, just like this big one that's almost my torso. This is medium size, and then I have one bigger than this one too, but look at that. This is a representation of the first race of giants, right? Let's see if these are the same size. If they're not, this will work out. If not, I'll get a different one. That's so cool, though. We got the trees everywhere, don't we? Trees. We like all kinds of trees, don't we? Okay, they two different sizes, but it's still not what I'm looking for, but we'll use it. So can y'all see the 4 sizes? So we got our first race of giants, second race of giants, third race of giants, and the regular people. So when you think about people, and mind you, we did this. Remember that there are real books, we looked them up online, that are 6 feet tall, and they look exactly like this. So who was reading a 6 foot tall book? And it looks exactly like this. Or they have 6 foot tall books that look exactly like this. And when they open them, it take up the whole floor. Okay. So who the heck was holding a 6 foot book like this? Who? And they don't just have one, they have hundreds, thousands that they found all over the world. Right? The big cannons, the big swords. Y'all seen the big Roman soldier thing that they just found under the water, and the man could fly in the eye holes of it? Well, that thing could eat him. And I'm sure the giants were killed, so it makes sense that they're big old helmets. It was the Troy. I told y'all that was the giants. Helen of Troy. That was all the people from ancient Mesopotamia. Remember we talked about that, the wars and stuff, and we went down because it's in our big green book. Troy is in there. If you got the big green book, go look up Helen of Troy and look and see, line that up with the Asians and all of the different races of people that were living at that time. All of them had gladiators, because we know for a fact that King Og called for all the giants from all over the earth to come and fight in the 100,000 giant war. Now we know they didn't send all their people because they needed people to, just in case the invading army came and tried to run some old backdoor stuff. But it was at least 100,000 giants in that war. The tree stumps, exactly. That's what they was cutting down all around the world that are now our mountains and monolithic structures. Exactly. Exactly. So, with that, this is why reading the Bible and breaking it down is so important, because you missed. Do you see we ain't even got through that whole what's the name? And now you have a whole bunch, because you need to find out who King Achor is. Who were the 2 Canaanite kings that he cut down? They used them as giants. They were making arrows and stuff, and battle rams and boats and ships. So all of the massive trees that were here before the flood and after, some of them still. California redwoods was short trees, basically. Okay. So, I'm getting ready to get off here because we've been on here for 144 minutes and 30 seconds. But you guys can read the rest of this, and then we're going to finish it in class this evening. So you guys can do as much or as little weight class, finding out about the animals in here, who these people are. But this is your assignment for today, is the Testament of Judah, to break it all the way down and get as much information as you can before class, please and thank you. Where am I in the Bible now? You're more than welcome to join our study. We have class every day. We don't just read in the Bible because we read the meat of it all, but we have class every day. And if you're new, you can go to Circuit Trova 22 on YouTube, and I think we close to 500 videos now, if we're not over 500 videos on YouTube already. So you don't even have to be lacking. You can go all the way back to all the classes from May until now. It's about to be a year. Just look in the 12 patriarchs, y'all. They're all seek and find. Look in the 12 patriarchs. It's the Testament of Judah. No. We're not just gonna keep telling everybody the pages, y'all, because we want y'all to not come in. That's church. If we say the Testament of Judah, then you go and you look for it. Look in your table of contents so you can get used to moving around your books. Okay? But that's the homework for tonight. So finish reading that, do your research, look up words, look up the kings, look up the weight of the animals, how much those animals were valued at. Y'all know how we do. So y'all been wanting homework, and this ain't even a lie. It's the Testament of Judah. That's it. It ain't even but a few chapters. So you should be able to get that done. You all right. I love y'all. And we'll probably have, I don't know what time it is right now. It's still early, so. Oh, it's 12. So about 6. About 6 or 6:30. Okay? I love y'all. What do you mean, what book? This, the Old Testament Supergrapha, it's a 2-book set. The other one is in my room. This is what we study from. You can get this on Amazon for $55 if you cannot afford it. Because $55 will put you out. We do buy these books for people. For those of you that just came on, we're getting ready to have a giveaway. It is for people that absolutely cannot afford. We're going to do 2 families of 4. And some stuff should be here today. We're going to have 4 gas masks, a water filtration system, and just a few freeze-dried foods and stuff like that. I ain't really decided what all I'm going to put in there. Some of it is on its way. But I will let you all know how you can do your entries here in a bit once we get everything set up. So, and I do ask that leave this open for people that really can't. God knows if you can and you're just trying to get something free. We trying to bless some people that they just can't. They just can't. They don't have it. I don't care if it's 1 mask, they can't get it. You know what I'm saying? I believe that if you ask God, he will make a way for you. But there are some people that he does want to be blessed with certain things. And he put it on my heart when I was doing my puzzle last night. He said, get on there. He told me everything about it. I'm like, this is weird. Like in the middle of me putting my puzzle together. So we got 2 families of 4 that we're supposed to bless with 4 gas masks, a water filtration system. You're going to get a trenching tool, and which has a fire starter and stuff like that on it, you know, a shovel, whatever, and then a few you know, like freeze-dried chicken, or you might get Alfredo, whatever it is. I ordered just a couple different things, and I'm just gonna break them up. Both families won't get the same thing as far as the food, because I just got some of this and some of that, and it ain't whatever it is. Whoever God tells me is supposed to get it, that's who's gonna get it. And no, we ain't doing a whole bunch of them because we don't have it to do that, because it's very expensive. But with that, he told me to bless 2 families. So that's what we're gonna do this month. We're gonna bless 2 families with some survival stuff. A family of 4. That's what we got. We got 4 gas masks going this way, 4 gas masks, a trenching tool, 1 water filtration, little portable water filtration system. This. So you're gonna get 1 of these, 4 gas masks, a trenching tool, which is that put together thing that I got with the axe and all of that on it. You get 1 of those, and then a couple cans of some dehydrated food. So that's what we're gonna do. 2 families. That. So, because y'all know we still helping pay bills and sending out books and all of that. Plus, I gotta get ready to send the gifts that y'all sent to me to send out to other people. So, yeah. So, I probably haven't looked at it. You know, during my birthday, Blue Island Girl, I was just out of it a little bit for the whole month, doing just nothing really. Just trying to enjoy my birthday month before we get back to these classes to talk about the end of the world every day. Okay. So yeah. So, and if you know a family that's struggling that could greatly use these things, you can, when we get ready to do the entries, you can enter someone, but don't start emailing me, y'all, because it's going to be a certain way you have to do it, and y'all know I'm particular. You don't follow the rules, I don't really care. If you go ahead and do what you think you need to do ahead of what I say, you disqualify yourself. It don't matter. You have to wait for instruction. So with that, once I give the instructions, if you know a family that's not going to sell this stuff and they're actually going to keep it for emergencies, if it's not you, but you know someone that really do want to get it, but maybe their situation ain't good or whatever, you can, one person, one family, one entry, say, I would like to, this is their, whatever, however we going to do that part. So you'll be able to enter one person or whatever. So, how that goes or whatever. But with that, um, yeah, because we trying to bless other people. You know what I mean? Because we can't always put ourselves first. You know what I mean? Sometimes God be trying to see if you gonna let somebody else go, and then He got something for you. But if you always put yourself first, then well, you only gonna get what you gonna get. You know what I mean? So with that, we got two families we gonna bless with some survival stuff, and it's not your whole everything you need. It's 4 masks, a water filter just to get you started, a four mask, um, and then like I said, the water filtration, a few cans of dehydrated food, and your trenching tool is what you'll get. So there's that. Okay, if you've already started to prep your stuff, please don't ask. God will continue to help you, but this is for people that can't even buy 1 mask. We try to get for people that cannot do, like, they just don't have it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want a fixed income or whatever, and you're not paying out, and I'm not saying, oh, I can't afford it because I'm still living my life and get, no, bare necessities is all you affording. These are the people we're sitting next to. If you can afford to get your nails done, you can afford to go get your hair done, you can afford to buy stuff. And I don't care if people like it, you have to sacrifice for what you need. I do it. I still do it. I still do it. I still don't buy and do just because I might have access to. No, I don't. I don't. I only do what I need still, and God blesses me to do more. So with that, um, move your money around and you can get it. This is for people that they can't. They not getting their nails done. They not getting a $50 cut, $125 cut. They not riding good on no rims. They ain't got no 700. And I hate to say it, they don't have a $700 a month car payment because they can't afford it. These is the people I'm trying to send this to, because if you can afford that, you got a little change, something going on. So then refinance your car, and that extra 300, there go your money for the thing. But we trying to get it for people that they might be on the bus and they don't have. Their money goes to, this is just it, food, getting back and forth to work, keeping the lights on. These are the people we're trying to bless. Because if you got the extras, then you can stop your extras and go get your stuff. So, and I know some people don't like it when I say that, but it is what it is. I'm gonna tell you right now. I do my own nails because I need to get, there's things that I have to buy. I don't have a vehicle, I don't have a car. So then I can't live above my means and expect other people to take care. But basically, you can't get all your wants and expect other people to take care of your needs. God says, you take care, I'm going to give you the stuff to take care of your needs and all your wants, so I send them. Your wants and your needs. But if you do all your wants and then be expecting somebody else to take care of your needs, no, we don't do that over here. You take care of your needs, and we're going to ask God to help us bless you with something that you want or whatever. But no. So there's that. I love y'all. I'm about to go. And yeah. So I'll talk to y'all later. If you're new here too, if you miss class or anything, we always record on YouTube. So as soon as I'm off here, I think it'd be like 5 or 10 minutes and it'd be available or whatever. And so if you missed it, y'all already know. Y'all can rewatch it on YouTube. And if it's any instructions about class this evening or whatever, they all gonna be on there. So I love y'all. Talk to y'all later. I'm about to go eat. Look at that. Y'all see that? That's crazy. I just don't even know where it came from. These cookies and cakes and pies.